Welcome to History Love, where we explore the stories, people, and events that shaped our world. Let's dive into the past and uncover history's most fascinating moments. Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse. The Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse. Relentless fighting and the cost of total war. The Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse, fought from May 8 to 21, 1864, epitomized the brutal and unyielding nature of the American Civil War during General Ulysses S. Grant's Overland Campaign. Following the bloody Battle of the Wilderness, Grant pressed forward, seeking to outmaneuver and defeat Confederate General Robert E. Lee's forces on the road to Richmond. Despite suffering heavy losses, both sides fought ferociously in a prolonged and indecisive struggle. Grant's strategic advance and Lee's countermoves. Grant, newly appointed commander of all Union armies and a proponent of total war, wasted no time after the Wilderness. On May 7, mere hours after the fighting ended, he ordered his troops to advance southeast toward Spotsylvania Courthouse, a vital crossroads 10 miles from the Wilderness. Seizing it would disrupt Lee's connection to Richmond. However, Lee anticipated the move and quickly deployed his army to block Grant's approach. By May 8, Lee's troops had entrenched themselves in a 4-mile-long defensive line north of Spotsylvania, with the Mule Shoe salient, a prominent bulge in the line, representing a potential vulnerability. Bloody clashes at the Mule Shoe. Union forces launched a series of assaults against the Mule Shoe on May 10. Despite an initial breakthrough by determined Union soldiers, Confederate counterattacks regained the position by day's end. On May 12, Grant targeted the Mule Shoe with a massive attack led by the II Corps. This assault, bolstered by Lee's temporary withdrawal of artillery from the salient, succeeded in breaking through the Confederate lines. What followed was 18 hours of relentless close-quarters combat at a section of the battlefield that became infamous as the Bloody Angle. Soldiers fought in hand-to-hand engagements amid a hail of gunfire and artillery that flattened the terrain. By the early hours of May 13, Lee's troops had constructed a fallback line and retreated, ceding the salient to the Union forces. When Grant attempted to assault this new defensive position on May 18, he was met with devastating artillery fire and failed to make progress. Aftermath and consequences. The two armies continued skirmishing until May 21, when Grant finally moved his forces southeast toward Richmond, setting the stage for the grueling siege of Petersburg. The cost of the battle was staggering. The Union suffered approximately 18,000 casualties out of a force of 100,000, while Confederate losses totaled around 12,000 out of 62,000. The broader Overland Campaign, which continued through May and June 1864, resulted in Union casualties exceeding 60,000, the heaviest losses of any campaign in American history. Though Lee's army sustained fewer casualties, 32,600, the toll on his smaller force proved devastating and irreparable. Legacy of the battle. The Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse exemplified Grant's unyielding strategy of attrition, aimed at exhausting Lee's forces and resources. While the Union did not achieve a decisive victory, Grant's refusal to retreat and his relentless pursuit of the Confederate army marked a turning point in the war. For the South, the losses suffered at Spotsylvania and during the Overland Campaign drained their already limited manpower and contributed to the eventual collapse of Confederate resistance. Though the battle achieved no clear winner, it underscored the grim realities of total war and the high human cost of preserving the Union. Thanks for joining us on this journey through history. If you love this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to History Love. Together, let's keep the love for history alive. See you in the next chapter.